What you're looking at is not what it seems. From the outside, this is a 1976 C3 Corvette. Curves from the Mako Shark era, chrome bumpers blacked out, and a stance that demands attention on any street. But underneath that classic fiberglass skin lives something nobody in 1976 could have dreamed of. Every mechanical component, every piece of suspension, every line of electronic code that makes this car move, stop, and turn comes from a Corvette built 32 years later. This is Manta, a C3 body wrapped around a complete C6 chassis, built by two brothers at a small Hungarian shop called Hardcore Engine Builders, and it is one of the most creative Restomod Corvettes ever conceived. Hardcore Engine Builders, or HEB for short, sits quietly in Hungary, far from the American hot rod epicenters of Los Angeles, Detroit, or Miami. But what they lack in geography, they more than make up for in imagination. Two brothers run the shop, and in 2016, they started sketching out an idea most builders would dismiss as too ambitious. Take a tired, late-model C3 Corvette body, find a complete donor 2008 to 2013 C6 Corvette with running gear intact, and marry them into a single car that looked like 1976 on the outside and drove like 2013 on the inside. They wrapped up the build in 2017, and by 2021, the photos were crossing the Atlantic and going viral on American Corvette forums. The front end is where the old and new worlds first collide visually. The original pop-up headlight pods are gone, replaced with a quad halo projector setup that glows through blacked-out grille openings like the eyes of something mechanical and alive. HID bulbs sit recessed behind the grillework, throwing modern light distance without betraying the period styling. The bumpers that would have been gleaming chrome on a factory 1976 car have been murdered out in matte black, including the under-bumper splitter. The result is aggressive without being cartoonish, and it sets the tone for every detail on this build. Walk around to the back and the same philosophy plays out. The familiar round C3 taillights are still there, but they run modern LED circuit boards for sharper red glow and quicker response. The chrome that once framed the deck lid has gone black. A small diffuser hides between the rear wheels where a stock Corvette never had one. And right there, carefully preserved on the deck, is the Corvette crossed flag emblem, the one detail the brothers refused to blacken out. It's the signature of the car. You can strip everything else, but the flags stay. Now look down. The wheels are the other giveaway that something is wrong, or rather, something is wonderfully right. These are modern black multi-spoke wheels, much larger than anything that rolled on a 1976 Corvette showroom floor. And they're wrapped in Corvette Stingray tires with white lettering turned out. Behind those spokes sits the single biggest functional upgrade on the entire car. C6 Z06 brakes, 6-piston up front, painted bright red, with full anti-lock control. The suspension hanging from the custom frame uses Ridetech coilovers on top of C6 suspension architecture, so the ride height is perfect, the body sits flat, and the car stops on command at modern performance car distances. From the side, the proportions betray the hybrid nature of the build. The C3 body is longer and narrower than a C6, so the brothers had to widen the rear fenders subtly and stretch the wheel arches to fit the modern wheels and tires. The blue Stinger stripe runs over the hood and down the roof, breaking up the Nardo Gray paint and giving the car a grand sport vibe without ever using that name. 3 functional fender gills sit behind each front wheel in matching blue, and the door handles have been shaved for a cleaner shoulder line. Keyless entry handles unlocking, of course, another piece of modern engineering hiding in a classic shell. Pop the hood, and the hybrid identity stops being subtle. Sitting longitudinally between the shock towers is a factory GM LS3 6.2-liter V8, the same engine you'd find in a 2008 to 2013 Corvette Grand Sport. It makes 430 horsepower at 5,900 RPM and 576 Newton meters, about 425 pound-feet, of torque at 4,600 RPM. But HEB didn't just bolt the engine in and walk away. They wrapped it in a custom stainless steel exhaust system that starts with long tube headers and ends in a quad-tip setup at the rear. The engine bay itself has been painted in the same light blue that runs across the roof, tying the underhood aesthetic to the body in a way most Restomods don't bother with. The drivetrain is pure C6. A 6-speed 6L80 automatic transmission sits not in front of the driver, where it would live in a stock C3, but in the back of the car as part of a rear-mounted transaxle, exactly like it does in every factory C6. This is the engineering trick that makes the entire build possible. Because the transmission lives near the rear axle, the cabin is opened up, the weight balance shifts rearward for better traction, and the driver gets real modern paddle shifters mounted on the steering column. Launching the car becomes a completely different experience than any factory C3 could deliver. Inside the cabin, the brothers walked a careful line. Too many Restomods rip out the original dashboard and bolt in a generic modern unit, destroying the character that made the donor car special in the first place. HEB went the other way. The original 1976 gauge cluster remains in place, carbon fiber trim now, but visually intact. The dashboard silhouette is preserved. Modern touchscreen infotainment hides in the center console, where the original pull-out ashtray used to sit. The steering wheel is a flat-bottom 3-spoke wrapped in black leather with blue stitching, and the seats have been reshaped and reupholstered in black and blue with carbon fiber inserts on the door panels. Everywhere you look, classic lines give way to modern comfort without shouting about it. None of this came easily. The build began with 2 complete donor vehicles. One tired 1976 C3 bought for its body, one wrecked or high-mileage C6 bought for its running gear. Both were stripped completely. Every fastener, every wire, every body panel came off. The C6 was gutted to a bare rolling chassis with engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, steering, and electronics still mounted. The C3 was reduced to just its fiberglass shell: doors, hood, roof, fenders. Then the real work began, modifying the C6 frame to match the C3 wheelbase, cutting and reshaping the fiberglass body to clear the wider C6 suspension, and figuring out how to route every wire, hose, and fuel line so the 2 eras could speak the same language. The frame modifications are where most builds like this fail. HEB lowered a metal tubular support rig over the stripped chassis and used it to hold the body in position while they trimmed fiberglass in millimeter increments. You can see in the in-progress photos how the primer white body was set over the rolling chassis, test-fitted, pulled back off, recut, and set again. Dozens of cycles. The firewall had to be modified to clear the LS3. The floors had to be reshaped to accept the C6 transmission tunnel. The trunk had to be relined to hide the rear-mounted transaxle in suspension. Every stage is a photograph of problem-solving in real time. Once everything fit, the paint stage began. The brothers chose Nardo Gray, a color made famous by Audi RS models, as the main body color. It's matte enough to look serious, reflective enough to catch the curves of the C3 body, and modern enough to sell the hybrid identity of the car. The blue Stinger stripe, painted somewhere between Ford Grabber blue and the tension blue of a collector's edition C7 Grand Sport, was added afterward as a single continuous line running over the hood and down the roof. The engine bay received the same blue treatment, and once everything was assembled, the chrome bits were stripped and recoated in matte black, sealing in the blacked-out modern aesthetic. On the street, Manta looks like nothing else. The C3 shape is unmistakably American muscle. The Nardo Gray paint reads as European design sensibility, and the stance and wheels scream modern performance car. The brothers have taken the car to events across Hungary and Central Europe, where any Corvette is already rare, and this one stops traffic every time it rolls out. When the photos finally reached American Corvette forums in 2021, the reaction was identical. Builders who have spent careers restoring stock C3s found themselves looking at a car that was both everything they loved and nothing they had ever considered possible. Manta matters because it reframes what a Restomod can be. Most Restomods are about preservation with upgrades. Keep the soul, swap the bones. This build goes further. The bones aren't just upgraded, they're fundamentally transplanted from a completely different generation of the same car, by builders half a world away, using parts their local market was never designed to supply. It proves that creative Restomod work doesn't belong only to American shops with million-dollar budgets. Two brothers in Hungary, working on Corvettes that had to be shipped across an ocean to find them, built one of the most conceptually ambitious C3s ever produced. If you enjoyed getting a close look at the Manta C3 C6 hybrid, make sure to subscribe to Restomod Muscle Car Finder for more one-of-a-kind builds like this one. Drop a like, leave a comment telling us what you would have done differently, and hit the bell so you never miss the next unbelievable build. Until next time, keep the rubber on the road and the Restomod dream alive.